And if you stopped by Eagle Beach last week to check out the beach tennis tournament, or if you catched it on ATV, you would have seen a big sport taking place. But the professional players have trouble making ends meet doing this full time. Beach tennis sure looks glamorous, but the sport is still too unknown for it to be profitable.
Well, really earning a living from it, I cannot really say that. I mean, this tournament was the highest from the prize money and was great, but without the sponsors, you cannot live from this. I hope for next year that I will find some more sponsors that make it possible for me to have a living from this, to really focus on beach tennis. Right now, it's still too small to say, okay, normally I go to a G1, and if you win the G1, you get $1,500 as a team. So you can imagine, with all the travel costs, you cannot really live from this. But I'm hoping that they will have more events like this, professional events, that you can earn a little bit more prize money, and then we can talk about the living from this. Yeah.
There is no financial security in the beach tennis sport as of yet, but professional players like Mareike are hoping the sport will catch on.
Right now I'm in a lucky situation, but for the future, I don't know how it will be. I cannot, if I don't have a permanent job, it's very hard to finance all these travels, and we will see. I hope that there will be some click, and beach tennis will grow a lot. So the sport grows, the prize money grows, and the amount of players, and that's what I'm really hoping for, because it's a great sport.
A small island like Aruba comes out on top with $4,500 as prize money for first place open doubles winners, meaning they'll still have to split that money. So you can imagine how small the amount of money professional players can win in other places if Aruba is coming out on top.